Last week, we talked about acute violations, which in layman's terms, acute violations are you have something big that needs to be stopped immediately and needs to be corrected. I got a ladybug on my microphone. It's the dead of winter. You thought that the ladybugs would be gone, but no. They're still here. Don't worry. I took care of it in a humane way. But anyway, so an acute violation. So that's basically letting a driver drive without a CDL, not having a drug and alcohol consortium in play. That's acute violations. That's stuff that DOT will come in and say, hey, you got to fix that right now, bud. Critical violations are a tad different, but not incredibly different. They're more pattern-like, if that makes any sense. So a critical violation is something where DOT will come in and say, hey, we've noticed that this has been going this way. You've been trending in this way. You need to correct this or you're going to have some serious consequences with that. So that is if drivers are having issues correctly filling out their e-logs or something like that. It's critical violations are more pattern-like. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Acute violations are big event, got to stop everything and fix it. Critical violations are, you're doing this wrong. You need to correct this, but you got a pattern of doing this thing wrong. So hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, there's a lot of legal language that can kind of define both of them, but I'm not going to get into that because remember what I said in the first episode, my one goal of this is to entertain as well as inform. And sometimes you just don't need the legalese language. You just need to know that acute means you got a big issue you need to solve quickly, and critical means there's a pattern going on that you need to put an end to. So both of them, by the way, you don't want, okay? It's not like one's better than the other, really. They're both violations. Both of them can get you into a conditional rating, and both of them have the potential to shut your company down. So you really don't want either of them.